Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys yet another example of just an awesome Freeze Mage game. Freeze Mage is one of those very few decks that have survived over the years that really captures a playing experience that I really strive for. You guys know I am so anti-net decks. I'm so pro make your own stuff, make it work, have that adventure, have that exploration when you play constructed Hearthstone. Yet I keep going back to this deck again and again, and despite this huge negativity that has attached to that, because it is very similar to, actually probably is exact as some other, because there are a few variations of Freeze Mage going around, but I still enjoy it so much. And the reason I do kind of plays through a lot of aspects that don't really exist in Hearthstone. You actually have control, you actually have decision making, and everything you do, you kind of run out of something later. It's like a limited resource advantage and disadvantage, and you have to weigh both constantly. You know, it's very similar to, for instance, like how Path of Exile sets up its character system. You know, all the really powerful effects also have very powerful disadvantages on other ends, and it becomes just kind of a quest to really see how you can stack the advantages and cross over the disadvantages so you have as few as possible in the end. That is basically Freeze Mage, but you're making these decisions based on your draws, based on the circumstance, and it's always so different. It's one of those decks that you can play so many times. You can play 100 games of Freeze Mage and you still wouldn't really be all that great at it. I rated myself as like an 8 out of 10 Freeze Mage player, despite having played this one deck more than 100 games. And, that's certainly a hell of a lot more than maybe any other deck I've played in Hearthstone's history. So I want to give you guys just a prime example of what it's like to really balance all of these in one side, and really just the magic, the special side of combo and control decks that I really love. So I think you guys might get a good impression of what I strive for in card games. And, if it is something you like, you should probably be a bit more verbal, because a lot of us focus on the negativity and what we don't like in Hearthstone. While it's true, we don't want to see curve decks that just have the best 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops in the game, and then you're just basically playing, who can get those, right? Like, wow. That's just playing very simple games with playing cards, rather than, this awesome Hearthstone game that we're trying to master and min-max and, take all these angles on and, kind of leverage our experience. But all of that goes away when it's so simplified, when there's not disadvantages that you have to weigh in for your plays. For now, check out the game. Hope you guys are on my side. Hope you guys learned something. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Yeah, that was actually pretty salt-inducing. Just the old do okay and then get completely fucked by crappy RNG constantly thing. Yeah. Would an innervate instead of coin solve the problem? I don't know. Maybe. The problem is largely in arena. The coin problem is not as pronounced in constructed play. Never lucky. You think innervate would be too good? I'm not so sure. The fuck is this shit, dude? Okay, so he's 3 mana ahead of me. Okay, I thought he might ramp again. Alright, dude, alright. Get your ramp, get your cards. Sure, dude. Okay. What the fuck? Is he gonna ramp again? What? There's that Ragnaros thing that can happen here, which I'm not too happy about. Okay. Okay, that's acceptable.
The end is coming! Let the pain speak to me. What to do?
He's gonna pass again? Alright. Acolyte over secret. Oh, I just thought I'd fuck up his swipe. That's about it. If I don't play the Acolyte, then it's a lot easier for him to just kill the Doomsayer. And I really, really wanted the Doomsayer to trigger. Okay.
I hope you like my invention.
The end is coming!
Okie dokie. He is a taunt to stay alive, so I'm happy in this position. Damn. It's pretty good.
Join the pack.
Guess I just play that.
Mind if I roll me?
Yeah, the horror was from mulch. I haven't tried those apples now. It's the one card I really, really hate.
I hope you like my invention. Mind if I roll me?
Scary stuff. I am probably gonna lose now, yes. But there's not a whole lot I can do to stop that. Okay. I'm gonna need some good draws. It's possible to win, but not if he heals anymore.
Pay attention, class.
I'm ready to learn.
I am ready to learn.
I need 2 turns, so I need him to not be able to proc block.
Pay attention, class.
I am ready to learn. I am ready to learn.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay. I think that's it. Tough one.